Hey my Liptons, so I wanted to do another quick video. So before I start, please, subscribe to my channel. There's my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Most particularly subscribe, and let's get up to 400 subscribers. And I want to thank you guys so much for the views on the Chloe Bailey video, on the Karan Johar video. So continue, viewing my videos, continue, subscribing to my videos, and I appreciate you guys so much. Now, I do want to talk about a few different topics today. I want to talk about the WAP ladies, aka Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion individually. But before we get to that, I do want to talk about the clown. Now, I don't want to waste too much time on Nick, the cooning clown Cannon. I just want to talk about something real quick. So I saw that he did an interview with the Shade Room, and at this point, it's like, and I don't want to talk about the entire interview because it is what it is. He's talking about the same things, the same mumble jumbo, BS philosophy about why he's having kids and yada yada. But the one part that I do want to discuss is where he talks about, and the interviewer asks him, which is a very trifling question. She asks Nick Cannon, like, who is one person he wish he could have basically trapped the lady to, put a baby in her. And Nick Cannon ended up saying, Christina Milian, like, cause, he, has dated Christina Milian, like, he and Miss Christina Milian have a history, and, like, he wish he could have, like, basically put a baby in her to become one of his baby mamas. Now, I was a little bit surprised at his answer, because if y'all don't know, Nick Cannon has, even recently, I won't even say that much in the past, but like even recently, has denied, having a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with Christina Milian. Like, anytime Christina Milian comes out, and she doesn't come out often, but like, especially when an interviewer asks Christina Milian about cheating and that sort of thing, she did, she will express that how, like, when her and Nick Cannon used to be an item, that Nick Cannon was cheating on her, and, she found out through, like, his phone and that sort of thing, blah, 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 blah. So, Nick Cannon, I remember, used to be very, very adamant about saying, like, how Christina Milian took the relationship more seriously than he did, that he didn't consider it to be a boyfriend and girlfriend thing. It was just a fling. He didn't really take, it's not serious, blah, 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 blah. So it's very interesting now that, he's saying that he would have put a baby in and basically trap Christina Milian with a baby. And it's just, the whole thing is disgusting, and I just find Nick Cannon to be disgusting. Like, it's just, I don't know, I just lost so much respect for Nick Cannon, just as a person, and I don't care what y'all have to say with his bullshit mumbo-jumbo philosophy on, like, why he's having so many kids, and like, he's gonna try to put that little, articulate enunciation twang to why he's creating broken homes, and, like, I have no respect for that. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's just, before I leave, it's just like, I would just say this last thing when it comes to Nick Cannon. I used to have when I was younger, like, I really used to have so much respect for Nick Cannon, because I thought that he was, like, a well-to-do person. I thought that he had a good head on his shoulders. I thought that he was respectful. He was just, he had his life together. And to see how he's ended up now, coming into 2023, and seeing how, like, what he has done, I don't know. It's just like, Nick Cannon has really, he's just disgusting to me. Like, he's just a disgusting person. That's all I have to say about that. So let's get this clown out my face. Yes. So, like I said, shout out to y'all for watching my Chloe Bailey video. I saw this tweet. And Chloe Bailey's album is coming out by the end of this month, and this is the album cover of her album. And I saw this tweet. This tweet actually has a lot of likes and everything, and it says that this all seems so lackluster and rushed. And I have to agree yet again. And oh my God, y'all guys gonna say that I hate Chloe Bailey when I really don't. But it's like, here's the thing, because I want to keep it short and sweet. If Chloe Bailey's album is gonna be lackluster and mid, like this album cover and like the songs that she's put out so far, she can keep this album, okay? I don't know what's going on with her team. Like, it's just, I'm not sure what's happening. Like, it's just like this whole thing right here. It looks like something. It looks like something like my 9-year-old brother can do with this album cover. It's just like I want Chloe. That's the thing. Like, I want a hit for Chloe Bailey. Like, I want something that there's replay value on this album, and I could just hope and pray that there is a hit. But just as of like right now, I really don't see. Well, then again, I'm gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna make my predictions right now. I'm gonna just wait till the album comes out, and then I'm gonna give my review on the album. But you know, just to show y'all, this is literally the album cover for Chloe Bailey. And yeah, I saw this on Twitter. I was just like, oh god, oh god. It's like, girl, like you could have at least did like a Frida Kahlo thing, like actually have like your heart ripped out of your chest or something. Give me an artistic, like this is giving me like 5th grade art piece. Either way, I want to move on. I want to talk about Cardi B. Here's the thing. I don't know what's going on with Cardi B. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because here's the thing. She retweeted this on Twitter. So it says here the highest selling female rap songs. Female rap songs. Highest selling female songs each year in US since 2010. And as you can see here, Cardi B is in 3 places, you know, for I Like It, Bodak Yellow, and WAP, right? And she retweeted this. She's saying that, oh yeah, like, you know, I can't wait to release more music, blah, 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 blah. But here's my question. Are we, the public, anticipating Cardi B music? You know, that's what I want to ask. Because I have to be honest. I feel like the anticipation, like the thirst for Cardi B music is not there. To me, because I feel like Cardi has waited so long since her debut album. It's just like, I don't know what it is. I feel like had this been any other artist, it's like they wouldn't have not waited that long to release a second album. You know? It's like, I feel like with every artist, it's like when they release their debut album, either the next one after that, they'll either release, like maybe a year or 2 years after, they'll release a mixtape or they'll release a second album. Cardi B waited, to this day, it's been like, what, 5 years? Since she didn't release her own album? Since the first one, since Invasion of Privacy? It's just like, I don't know if the anticipation is there for her. Is there for her, I would say. Because I feel like, you know, and honestly, a great example of that was Hot Shit that she had with Kanye and Lil Durk. That song did not do well. It didn't do well. So it's like, is the anticipation there? And I know people are going to say, well, Tomorrow 2 was a good song. Yeah, Tomorrow 2 did good, but it didn't do, like, you know, Cardi B standards of, like, doing well, you know? So it's like, I don't know what's going on with Cardi B. Like, I don't know why she's just, like, delaying the second album. I don't think that we can go another year without her releasing music. Like, Cardi B needs to release music this year. Like, this needs to be the era. Because, and I'm going to get to Megan Thee Stallion, but, you know, Megan Thee Stallion says she's going to release an album. You know, Nicki's releasing songs here and there, but I don't know when Nicki's album is going to be released. But, like, at least Nicki's dropping something. Cardi's just not dropping anything. And it's just like are you even an artist now? Like, where is the music? You know? And I don't know. It's just like, personally, for me, if I was on Cardi B's team or her record label and that sort of thing, I would have dropped that second album right after Up went #1. Right after. Because at that time, there was so much anticipation for Cardi B. When she dropped WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, and then when the Up came up, like a second after that, and I remember Up was all over TikTok, and, you know, people were dancing. The UPS drivers were dancing to that song and everything. There was a lot of anticipation for Cardi around that time. So I feel like, and then once that thing went #1, I was like, okay, Cardi B needs to release this album. and she didn't release nothing. And the part I truly don't understand is, it's not like Cardi B is going through label issues. Like, she signed to a major label, Atlantic. You know, they allow her to do what she needs to do. They give her a big budget. They give her, and clearly they give her the time that she wants, because it's been 5 freaking years. I don't think any label would allow an art, from a big label, to allow an artist to go this long, especially with just a debut album under their belt. Because it's not like Cardi B has like 5, 6 albums like Rihanna, and now Rihanna's like taking a break from music. Cardi B only has 1 album under her belt. So it's just like, you know, she's not going through label issues like Megan Thee Stallion or Normani or whoever. So it's like, I don't understand what is taking so long for her to really, really put in. Just drop your album. Just drop your album, girl. Like, it's just like, people are not, it's not even like Cardi B even sounds the same when it comes to Invasion of Privacy. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know why it seems like she's scared to release her second album. Because I think she probably thinks that it's probably not going to do as well as Invasion of Privacy, which I also believe too, because it's like so much time has passed now where it's like the anticipation for Cardi B is not there. Yes, when it comes to her fashion, yes. Because Cardi B is definitely one of the, I can see Cardi B, you know, taking the CFDA award for her fashion, because she's such a fashionista, love her fashion, you know. When it comes to fashion, yes, but when it comes to her music, the anticipation was not there like how it used to. And I think that she's scared to take that L, especially like with Hot Shit not doing well. She was on a few features. Tomorrow 2 did, no, I would say that Tomorrow 2 was around, like it was definitely, you know, people were playing it, but it wasn't, you know, it didn't do Cardi B standards of well. I will say that. So I think that Cardi B is scared to release that second album because it might not do as well as the first. But here's the thing. They gotta be some wins and losses that she's gonna have to take. At the end of the day, every artist has taken an L in this industry when it comes to their music. You know, whether that be Nicki Minaj, whether that be Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion still hasn't sold 100,000 copies when it comes to an album. And I'm gonna get to her in a second. So, I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, Cardi B's just gonna, like, whether it does well, whether it doesn't do well, like, just release it. At the end of the day, let the chips fall where they may when it comes to your music. And I also feel like another reason why she doesn't think it's gonna do well, I would say this, is because of her antics online, especially when it comes to Twitter, that sort of thing, and like her going off on so many people for so many years, and even even recently, I would say. So it's like maybe that also turned a lot of people off to her when it comes to her antics online. So it's just, I think that Cardi B definitely needs some media training. She needs someone else to control her Twitter instead of giving it to other, you know, instead of her being on Twitter. Yeah, like, I don't know what's going on with her. I mean, listen, I need some music from these girls. Like, the rap girls need a drop this year, honestly. This year, especially for Cardi B. Cardi B needs to drop this year. Like, she can't go on a 6th year without dropping music. No. Without dropping an album, a project? No. And it can't be a mixtape either. Because she should have dropped that mixtape in the middle, like 2 years after or something. Like, those days are gone now. Like, she needs to drop a solid project and let the chips fall where they may. So yeah, shout out to Cardi B. I mean, hopefully we see something this year from her. Yeah, it's the WAP ladies. Let me talk about Megan Thee Stallion real quick. And then I think I'm gonna end the video right here. So, Megan Thee Stallion's outside. She looks so good. I love this dress. I love this hair. She looks healthy. You know, she lost a little bit of weight. She looks good. Like, I would say that about Megan. Megan Thee Stallion looks very much good. You can tell that she's been working out. She's been in the gym. She's been taking care of herself. And love that for her. So, Megan Thee Stallion was on the red carpet for Vanity Fair. And she said that she's going to be releasing her album soon. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was a little bit surprised about that, only because I feel like, you know, Traumazine came out last year, right? It's not like Traumazine is even, but then again, I have two sides to it. Traumazine came out last year, and I feel like, you know, she still needs to, like, do a tour And I know she's gonna do a tour because she talked about it in the Forbes magazine cover shoot before she went on a hiatus. You know, she talked about doing a tour, releasing another album. So I just thought that maybe she should do a tour first for Good News and for Traumazine, especially Traumazine, because I think Traumazine is a way better album than Good News. So I thought that maybe she should, tour a little bit and then, drop the third album. But she said a new album is coming out. She's coming out swinging. I do kind of feel like it's a little bit too soon for her to be outside. Even though I'm happy to see her, but it's a little bit too soon because I just feel like, I think, personally for me, I think that, the trauma that Megan Thee Stallion has went through and the whole trial and everything like that, if I was her, I think that I would have taken a year off. Honestly, I would have taken I think I would have came back in 2024 if I was her. For me personally, if I was her. I think that she really, really, really needs to work on her mental health. Well, I'm happy, she definitely looks healthy, because listen, mental health also has to do with working on your physical health. Because, when you're physically right, you can be right mentally. But at the same time, I do feel like, she needs to, probably go to therapy, probably talk to, hopefully she is in therapy now. Because I do remember when she was talking on that Crucial Please interview, she was saying that she didn't go to therapy yet. So, I don't know, maybe having a year's worth of therapy sessions, making sure she's right mentally, making sure she's right physically, and clearly she is right physically because she looks good. But, just really, really focusing on her mental health. And I just wish that, she was just taking this year off instead of taking just a few months off. And coming back like this, because I feel like, it's still, the energy is still a little bit, a little bit messy. And I feel like, how would the public perception be of Megan Thee Stallion coming back right now? So I don't know, maybe, she thinks that she's confident enough to come out to, to release music. I'm still not sure if she's still with 1501. I know, quote unquote, TMZ, even though I don't take TMZ a little too seriously, but TMZ said that she's out of 1501. But then I'm hearing that, there's still a trial going on in August or something. So clearly she's not releasing that album, before August. So I don't know. But yeah, she definitely looks good. And she said that she's releasing that album. Hopefully, with this album, we hear something different. I will say this, personally for me, I hope that she doesn't really talk about the Tory Lane stuff or even mention it. It's just she talked about it enough on Good News and Traumazine. Let's leave it there. We can hear that on Traumazine. But I hopefully she talks about something different on, on her new album, where she's at right now, this new path that she's on. And clearly we are gonna, because it's Megan Thee Stallion, so we definitely gonna hear a lot about sex and stuff like that. That's how it is. So I'm not going to say that, hopefully there's not sex on the album, sex talk or whatever. But clearly there is going to be some of that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for her. I do kind of wish that she should have stayed back a little bit longer and, take a little break, just stay home a little bit, maybe to the end of the year and didn't come out and, but, she says that she's ready to be outside. She's ready to come out and, do her thing, and we'll see where we go from there. And hopefully, because I did hear rumors that, she wants to sign, once she leaves her label with Carl Crawford, she wants to sign with Columbia Records. Hopefully, Columbia markets her right, pushes her to the moon. And I want to see 100,000 copies sold. Okay. As much as I love Megan Thee Stallion and her music, listen, I stream her music. I need to see people really, really putting in the work to her album sales. Okay. And that's not on Megan Thee Stallion, honestly. That's just on the fans. That's on the, the marketing teams, that sort of thing. The record labels, making sure they market her right. It's I need to see numbers. Okay. So, and I know that I know Megan Thee Stallion can achieve 100,000 copies. I definitely believe in her. So hopefully, we see a different era, a successful era, and we'll see what happens with this. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys what are you guys' thoughts on Megan Thee Stallion releasing an album soon? What are you guys' thoughts on Cardi B not releasing her second album? And tell me what you guys think about Chloe Bailey. I don't want to hear too much about, maybe you guys can talk about Nick Cannon. I don't care about that coon. And yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. This gets up to 400 subscribers. And I love you guys.